Here we have an example of this design, a small tree, and it's repeated again and again on this backcloth. So we're going to use a pounce. We'll draw it once and then move it around to repeat the design. The first thing is you need to take tracing paper and draw your design on a scale of 1 to 1 with the actual scale of the cloth or the flattage that you're going to apply the design to. And the second thing you need is a tracing wheel. This one has spikes of about 3 or 4 millimeters with sharp points used to perforate the tracing paper. It's used by sign writers and costume makers to trace designs and patterns. The third thing you need is a soft backing. This is a foam, but you could use polystyrene or any other soft backing that would allow the needle to make a perforation through the tracing paper and into the backing. The next step is to take the wheel and carefully trace around your design, making holes as you go. Take your time and be as accurate as possible, and this way your design will stay true to the original. Once you've done this, it should look something like this, with the perforations coming through to the other side. The next step is to sand on the reverse. Taking a small piece of sandpaper, gently sand in small circles. This opens up the holes and allows the charcoal, which is the next step, to come through the holes more easily. You're now ready to use your pounce. You will secure your pounce to the background. The next step is to take some charcoal, in this case willow charcoal, and going around the edge of the design, you apply the charcoal quite liberally, not worrying too much if you get the line. Then you take your finger and you can push the charcoal through the holes. At this point I'm going to check to see if it's worked. Yes, there we have it. Now you can take your pounce and repeat where necessary, and as many times as you need. Each time tracing the design and then pushing through with your fingers. Here we see a larger pounce in action working on a back cloth. The beauty of this method of repeating is that it's quick and cheap and easy, and you can repeat as many or as few times as you need. Using tracing paper, you can see through to the design that's already been drawn on the cloth, in this case big circles, so it makes registration a lot easier. And here we are checking it's coming through, and then we have our design pounced onto the cloth. If necessary, you can take a piece of charcoal and draw around the line to make it stronger before you start to paint. So to recap, we go from this to this quickly and easily.